Hi guys. I just asked Spirit which one I should do this week, and they said union again. So we're going to do the same thing as last week and take a look at what you were both feeling in the past. I think part of this is so that you guys can feel united. So you can feel like, hey, we've kind of been through the same stuff. We've kind of been on the same wavelength all along, although one of you is yearning and the other one's been ghosting. It's been, well, they've both been yearning and they've both been ghosting in their own way. So, all right, in the past, what you guys have been through or what you have felt in the past, even toward each other, or like what you've been going through in life in the past. So both of you wanted to talk. Both of you were working on loving yourselves more, becoming more grounded and secure, and both of you knew that you would feel victorious once you got to that point. Both of you knew that you'd feel more clear once you got to that point, and then it would make you feel like you've really conquered something, like you've really done something substantial. So you had to get past fears and insecurities and feeling like a victim in life. Both of you have overcome that victim mentality, and you have dug down deep into your dark side and into your secrets and listened to your intuition in order to heal some of these things that used to make you, I feel like third party stuff too has come up for both of you a lot, like jealousy and unhealthy things in your dynamic have been addressed. The masculines did this with their karmics a lot. You know, they really faced some of their demons with the karmics. That's what they're there for. They're there to make them feel like a victim so that they can overcome that. And so they can be in a healthier dynamic with you. So both of you have felt like you were beneath the other person in some way, shape, or form and tried to control that. You know, like you were feeling like, I don't know, there's so many different ways you guys could feel beneath each other, but usually the masculine just feels a little insecure that you're going to pick somebody else down the line that's even better, who is more in control and just kind of more of a conqueror than he is. You know, he's a sweet, gentle person, and he's like, I just know someday you're just going to find somebody better. So why not just friend zone you now so that I can feel safe? And, you know, you're just going to leave me anyway. And for her, she's had all these insecurities and things about not being perfect enough in her own way. And masculines are like obsessed with having enough money. So they each have faced these insecurities and things that make them feel like less of a person. They've balanced those things out and like kind of empowered themselves and come into their own. They've said, you know, these are the great things about me that I'm embracing, that I'm going to be the best of who I am in my own unique way. And that's really all I can do is try to be in my power and get past any kind of control issues. I'm not, like, for the feminine, she was trying to control their communication. She was trying to control them, you know, taking the lead and coming to her. But both of them have dropped that control. They finally see that they've met their match, that they see eye to eye at this point in time and have taken their power back. And they're both willing to take the lead wherever they need to in the respective areas of their lives that they're better than the other at. So it's like they do both have their flaws and their weaknesses, but they do both have the things that they're really great at too. And they're, if they haven't realized it yet, they're going to be working together really well together in that way. Okay. Both of them were missing each other. Both of them were feeling lack. She was feeling really missing his presence, really missing him in her life. She felt like she was locked out in the cold. She was out there freezing and shaking, wanting to be let in, and he was keeping her completely blocked out. But he too was feeling out in the cold because he was lonely, being with his karmic partner or holding himself back from her, he was also really lonely. He was like punishing himself in a way. So both of them were keeping themselves locked out. And now they're feeling, where I guess they've come to feeling like they have got the Midas touch. Like they can make anything happen. They know how to manifest now. They know how to make things happen for themselves. They know how to make their own dreams come true. They got a new job. They did whatever they needed to do to make themselves happy and take the pressure off of their other person and bring them in from out in the cold, bring themselves in from out in the cold, from themselves emotionally. Like instead of giving themselves a hard time and dwelling on what they didn't have, with dwelling on lack, they both got to be like, well, how can we empower ourselves? How can we change the situation so that we can come in and kind of meet more eye to eye and overcome the control issues and be more in our power. And both of them want to have success over, or have wanted to have sex. Have wanted to have success over any kind of like self-denial, lies, manipulation, anything, even cheating. They've wanted to get past any of that. A lot of them feel like they really betrayed their feminine by being with their karmic, and they did. Sometimes the karmics are like feeling like they were the ones getting cheated on because their man wanted another woman, but it's like the other way around. He liked her first, guys. A lot of times, oftentimes, he was in love with her first, and he settled for the karmic, and he was untrue and unfaithful to his true love. Anyway, they've both wanted past any kind of self-denial, spying, lying, hiding at all, and for them to come out and be like public about it. They want to shout it from the rooftops and be like, I did it, to everybody that they know. So that's where they were coming from, and like how they've evolved and what they've come into at this point in time. Let's see what their current energies are, what they're going through right now, both of them. What are these true love counterparts going through at the moment in regards to each other or life in general? Oh. Interesting. Wow. Dang. Okay. They've had some epiphanies and realizations that have helped them cut through that self-deceit, self-denial stuff. They've come to the heart of the matter. Truth, the ultimate truth, is being revealed through some kind of an epiphany or aha moment, a Satori, if you will. And they're looking at different options. They're coming out of this waiting around, assessing, reassessing everything. They're kind of done with their wheels spinning out. And they're ready for a new passionate adventure. They are wanting sex. They're building up the courage to go get it. And they're both feeling very passionate about each other. They're both wanting, they're not wanting this back and forth energy of the player. I'll come in and dip my toe in, back out, come in. They don't want that. They want their wishes fulfilled now. So they're dropping this, and what this is turning into is a courageous attempt to go see her or him. They're both wanting this. They're both wanting to stop any kind of vacillating back and forth, and they're both wanting to be courageous and take some kind of, maybe even take a trip together or take a trip to go see each other or something like that. But they're now wanting wish fulfillment, and they're wanting to talk to each other and offer each other their love and an apology if they need. They both have things they need to apologize for, but they both feel like each other is their wish fulfillment. So they're going to be feel like it's worth it to put themselves out there in a kind of a childlike way so they can have their wish come true, because this new adventure is like it's ending a chapter in their lives and beginning a brand new one where they can truly be themselves. And oh yeah, like the just authenticity in every way, shape, or form. I just feel like such a holistic feeling to this card right now. It's like in every way, they've never been able to just totally, completely drop all pretenses and be themselves with somebody, but they know that they can be that with each other. And they're really looking forward to that. And it's wish fulfillment. And they know that it's going to be a fulfilling, happy family with one to be with one another. They're both getting their dreams come true. They're both getting their wishes granted. They're both going to have that family they've always wanted with each other, whether that involves kids or not. They're both getting what they want with each other at this moment. At this moment, they're trying to figure out a way. They've had some kind of an idea or an epiphany. They're exploring options on how to celebrate having brought, having a reconciliation between the two of them and them expressing their feelings to each other, maybe over dinner, and starting that new family, starting that family that can last the rest of their lives. This is like a retirement plan, which this guy was thinking about the whole time. Both of them were thinking, this is what I want for my long-term future. And they're going to get it. They're going to have it by going out for dinner and sharing their feelings with one another, starting a brand new adventure and letting that burden down, finally going through that transformation they've been wanting. They've both matured considerably, and they both see each other now as equals. They know they deserve each other, and they know that they deserve this kind of love. Okay, so what's coming up for these two in the future? Woo. What's coming up for these two in the future, please? Who's watching this video? What's coming up for them? What do they both want in their future? What do they both want in their future together? Well, they both want to get over those insecurities and fears once and for all and heal their hearts. They're also going to be looking for a golden opportunity with one another. Okay. So they're wanting dinner out, an opportunity to go out for dinner together. That was in the present and in the future. So they want to continue going out for dinner over moonlight. They also are looking for opportunities to heal those, insecurities, like I was saying, like get over stuff about the third party and jealousy, past issues from past relationships. They're looking forward to gaining clarity and finding justice in those situations. So with this person, they know there's going to be a lot of healing. Some of them are cutting away somebody that they are divorcing. Some of them are finding justice in that situation. If they've been going back and forth with that for a long time, now they're finally ending it and coming to a lot of clarity. I feel like a lot of these guys are finally realizing the truth about those third-party situations they were in, and they've been daydreaming about like being with their feminine all this time, and now they're finally like going forward with all this clarity into the new beginning. And they're going forward quickly because they now know that this is the person they want to be with the rest of their lives. The person they can really be themselves with. So they know that they got a good thing in each other, and they're trying to balance the whole thing out. However that is, whatever needs to happen, maybe they both need to get a divorce, or whatever seems like the right thing is going to happen in the future. People are going to get cut away. Lovers are going to get tossed to the curb. Insecurities are going to get cut out. And they're going to hold on to each other and build a foundation based on love and offering each other's hearts and offering each other romantic gestures to build this future on. They're also willing to put the effort in and get past any self-sabotage issues. They're also willing to put in the effort to fight people's opinions off if they think that they shouldn't be together. They're also trying to figure out a way to manifest what it is that they want, what they truly desire. They're rolling up their sleeves, getting ready to make whatever it is they want happen. Willing to put the work in, to build their dreams, and to like this. I just felt like these guys are trying to figure out how to make a house, how to build a house. So they're trying to manifest, a whole new future and start from scratch and start all over again with a whole new clean slate. They're also being wise with their words in the future. They're being wise about who they listen to. They're cutting away anyone who's not supportive. And they're being careful who they talk to and who they express all of this to. But they're definitely going into a passionate new time. Inspired. This is the spark that inspired this action in the future. I just couldn't take it anymore. Yep. All right. So if that resonated, we're going to go do the extended version. The link is below. It's $11, and you get a light language blessing and some oracle cards to go further into depth into this feeling we have here. Okay. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you next week.